Good day. This is Kelly Bliss at Dragon Spirit Arts Studio in Lansdowne, PA. But if you like our work, you can come from anywhere and work with us through Zoom. Today it's seated yoga, chair yoga. We do some seated, some standing where you work on balance. Today I'm even going to show you how to do a sun salutation if you need to use a chair all the way through it. So, let's see what we have cooking. I start out with smooth moves. It's a little warm-up that allows us to loosen our joints, warm up ligaments and tendons. This is to be as if it were a little stool. Oh, it is a little stool. If you like this one, which is so easy to haul around and holds a lot of weight and is fairly sturdy, I'll try to put the link to Amazon below. I have my chair seat, if I wanted to go lower blocks, for when we're doing standing work. This height is kitchen counter height. So you can bring your tablet, your phone, or your laptop right with you into the kitchen when we move to this portion. You choose a chair where I'll show you the side view, where your heels touch the ground when your thigh is the same level as the ground, parallel. Most chairs, because I'm so short, my feet don't touch the ground. Make sure your feet touch. So if you're 5'3" or below, double check the height of your chair. You see, I just moved to the edge of my chair. Sometimes I like that for more freedom of movement when I curl back. Other times you might like to sit all the way back where the chair supports you. Have you made your choices? Did you set yourself up? Alrighty, I just give us a tiny little beat for our smooth moves warm up. Your sits bones are firmly on the chair. Your feet are firmly on the chair. That's your triangle or tripod where you are grounded. Everything in yoga is about the seat, the asana, the pelvic girdle. So take a moment. Don't be sitting casually like we normally sit in life. Roll that pelvic girdle forward. Lift your sternum. Lower your shoulders. And there is your seated mountain. Breathe with it. Be with it. Well, I give us just one little bit more volume. As you breathe, your belly comes in and out. It is not about collar breathing and lifting your body. It's about diaphragmatic breathing. You got it going on? Take a moment. Center yourself. Find your intention for your practice. And take that intention and do a little rock side side. Now you may find you want your feet a little wider as we begin to rock side side. That helps you push off. I'm up tall. I haven't leaned forward. I'm just loosening up my spine as I rotate one shoulder forward while the other goes back. Yes, I'm loosening up my shoulders as my arm reaches. My thighs are warming up as I push off. Push off. Now see how it feels to reach up. Do you reach a little or a lot? See what your body says is right for you. Your reach, your way. Out front, here we are. Breathing. Yes. Take it up. Reach. Out front now. A reach. and take it up, and you keep reaching up. I'm going to adjust one little thing. I left my mouse next to the speaker and it was vibrating. All right, after all that reaching, let's return to our mountain. Are you breathing? That's just me being human, adjusting my bra strap. Take a moment and feel your heel. Touch and touch and touch. Feel how that warms up the muscles in the front of your shin, contracting them gently. Stretches out for your arch. Good for you. And here we are warming up the bicep, stretching the tricep. Very nice. Take it here and there. Yeah, beautiful. And now take a moment, center up to your mountain, and let's think of your inner thigh. Pull together. Now, I've been asked, what should I do with my feet? And the answer is whatever you want. If you're sitting square on your chair where you're feeling comfortable and you can slide them, fine. If you need your feet on the ground, you just move your knees and let your feet remain grounded. It's the yogi's choice. We're opening the back, contracting the inner thigh. Change it. Find your seated goddess. Press your elbows back. Now they don't go far, I'll show you. Your seated goddess is up tall. You have your level pelvis. Press back. Now some people's arms go back farther than others. Press back. Oh, I'll show you the legs. Open out. 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 So everything goes from neutral to back. And now we're going to combine. Start with your goddess. Find your centered self, sternum lifted, pelvis level, shoulders low. Come in 4 times. And then come out, out, out. Come on in, press on in. Beautiful. Come on out, press out and out. Very nice. So I want to just center up in my mountain again and feel a push off. So I did take my legs a little wider to just push off side to side. Here's my arms reach across, across. Now, do you need to support your back? You could hold on to your leg or your hip, or you could let this hand tuck right in or hang right out. What do you want? Did you make a conscious choice? This is a process called proprioception. You perceive your body, you decide what you need, and then you give it to yourself. Let's take it up. Should you hold on to your thigh or your hip, or let your arm dangle down? It's all very different to your back, whichever one you do. Very nice. Now, let's come back to our mountain. Feel your posture. You have your sternum lifted, level pelvis, just like a standing mountain. We're moving mountains now. Now take one hand and press down. I didn't lean forward yet. I just pressed down. Feel how this stretches out the side of the neck. Right there, that trapezius. Mine's going, oh yes, love it, love it. Are you breathing? Yeah. Now, you're gonna put weight on your feet as you lean forward a little. Does that feel okay? Press down. Now, everybody's different. You may be pressing down to stool height. Pull that stool right in front of you. You might press down to a tall block, or short block, or the ground. See what your body says is right for you. We're warming up by bending forward, using those thighs. We're stretching out by rotating. Yes. Let's take ourselves up gently with shoulder rolls, smooth and mellow. Now, do you like the shoulder roll? Stay with it. Would you like an elbow circle? Mine don't go very high. Yours might. What about an arm circle? I still have my feet grounded. Should your arm circle be little or big? When I have people in the practice who have shoulder injuries, I tell them, think of Tyrannosaurus Rex arms. They might be little bitty arms. And a little whatever you can do, you intend larger, and when your body will give you larger, you take it. Take a moment. Here's your standing mountain. I mean seated mountain. God bless you. Here we are. Feel your arches have been stretched. But let's think about those little calf muscles. Right there and here. Okay, truly, I know. I understand. We're warming up the calves. We're warming up the cap of the shoulder. Yet I know. We look like a bunch of dodo birds trying to take off. That's okay. Much of yoga is patterned on the natural world. So here we are, strengthening the back as you hold your tall posture, lifting, working the cap of the shoulder, saying thank you to your calf muscle. Come on down. That was not aerobic, but it did warm up the cardiovascular system. So let's focus on the breath. Now that we're all warmed up, when I go to practice at the studio, I get there 10 minutes early and you'll see me over in the corner doing my little warm-up. That's why I give it to you guys. I think maybe somebody here will benefit from the warm muscles, loose tendons. You're breathing at your pace, not mine. Loose tendons, warm, stretched out ligaments. Many of the people who are with me in this practice are old enough to remember silly putty. If you have ice cold silly putty and you pull it, it snaps. But when you warm up those tendons like warm silly putty, they're ready to stretch. Let's go ahead and emulate a few moves that are done at the beginning of a standing class. Get your blocks so you have what you need. If you're less flexible, grab your ottoman or stool so you have what you need, because we're going to do some forward folds where you will be grounded to your blocks. I put one on the side because I'm going to turn sideways and show you, but you face your screen so you can see what's happening. Or maybe you like your screen off to the side. Yogi's choice. Here we are. Seated mountain. I breathe very audibly to remind you of the breath. You may choose to close your lips and enjoy the ocean breath in and out your nose. Make it what you want. I'm moving around to double check my shoulders low, my neck loose. I'm going to support myself on my thighs, palms on my thighs, not on my knees. I might hurt if I press. As I lean forward, I'm actually going to adjust my position in the chair so I can lean forward and make sure I don't fall. And you lean forward. I'm doing my lean forward. Here was my tall back. Seated, lean forward with a tall, flat back. Now for many people, right here is it. That is a beautiful, tall, flat back, forward folding goddess. For other people, they may lean down to the tall block, ground your fingertips or your palms. Maybe you go to the lower block. Each person, their goddess, their way. Your goddess has a forward fold that feels right for you. See what your body says. Relax your head down. Breathing. Just breathe while you're here. You're feeling your back is rounded now. When we came all the way down, we let go of the flat back and rounded down. Very nice. You're feeling the vertebrae open up, one from the other, a little more space in your back. I'll show you the rounded posture. A little more space for the discs. And again, you may be lower or higher. Did you make it just right? Are you a person who has lots of flexibility? You can lower and put your head on the stool instead of your hands. What's right for you? Should you be grounded with your hands? Should you be grounded with your head? What does your body say? You have weight on your feet. Now when you come up, push with your hands, roll yourself up. Yes, rounded, rounded. Okay, a double shoulder roll. Pull it up tall. There you are. First to your mountain, then to your goddess. Now flat back. Feel your flat back. Some days I will reiterate my flat back with my arms behind me. See how they're kind of helping me have a flat back? Some days I hold on with my thigh. You choose. Round down for your goddess. Forward fold your way. Make it lovely. Round. So you started out flat and then you rounded. So it was just right for you. Now let's take a moment while we're here. You are grounded with your fingertips or your flat hands, wherever it's right for you. Stay and breathe 3 relaxing breaths. Now we're grounded at many points. Hands and feet, head and tush. Breathing. Come on up. Rolling, rolling. Double shoulder roll. Find yourself in a mountain. Turn yourself into a goddess and be with it. Feel your breath. When the weather breaks, we're going outside. You can bring your little laptop right outside, your tablet. And we'll do this with our feet in the grass. We'll be earthing. Now here's your goddess. Have you been in a standing yoga class where they did goddess and star? Now, when we do our seated star, I want you to push with your heels. Press, press, press. I just noticed something. My foot was in a little. No, we've got vertical shins. Let's check our form. You can look right down at them. Won't make you fall. Here's your mountain, your goddess. Now, when you do the star, you push with your legs and outreach. Beautiful. Everything's active. Come on back to the goddess. Here we are. Push, push, push. Yes. We're going to use this next. Come on. Star. Feel pushing. Now, I'm going to have you put your hands right on your thighs and just do the push. Did you feel your quadriceps go and tighten up? Relax. Mountain. Mountain feeling your thighs. And now just press past your softness and feel when you push. Feel those quads. All right, put your hands on your butt. Push. Did you feel push past your softness? You feel your gluteal muscles contract? When we do, here we are, goddess. Do you like your hands facing each other? Some people do. Did you press your elbows as far back as they go? Open that chest. Do you like your hands facing forward? Your way. Push with your legs. Got your butt and thighs engaged and your arms. Fabulous. One last. Just your way. Star. And come on down to the mountain. I don't know about you, but I gotta move and do a few shoulder rolls because my back was so involved with that. It really likes a little relaxation. You need your block. You might even like your little ottoman. We're taking the goddess forward again into the forward fold goddess. You know, it could be a humble goddess, but I don't think goddesses should be humble, so I just say forward fold. And here we have whatever, maybe you're right here. We're going to be in a flat back because because it's a flat back, I really want to show you the side view. Here's your mountain. Look at that beautiful flat back you have. Good. Keep your flat back. Should you lean just pushing with your feet? Or did you want to hold on with your hands till you found your flat back? Should you stop right here on an ottoman? Should you come on down to your blocks, flat back? Because we're going to add a twist. And I want your spine all nice and lined up when you twist. The hand is level with your blocks. This hand is going to push off. Many people, when I'm in class at Dragon Spirit Art Studio, will take this hand straight to the ceiling. You're pushing with this arm, lifting. You're not pulling your shoulder a bunch. Breathe. Breathe. Let's come down. I want to show you one thing because I can't see everybody. Often, okay, almost all the time until we change it. When people come up, their hand comes behind because I think it must feel more comfortable on the shoulder or something. We're not doing a hip-placed hand. We're doing right in front of your face, placed hand. Push off, rotate. Now let's explore your breath. Exhale and rotate. Exhale, push off. Rotate the spine. Beautiful, come on down. On the other side. Breathing. I'll show you from this angle. I don't go up far. That's all right. Everybody's a good body. You have your flat back. Are you right up here on a chair that's right in front of you? That'll be great. I'm going to pretend I'm on the chair for the first one. Pushing off. Hand right here in front of my face. In front of my face. I didn't let it go back here. It's right there. And I push off my chair. Okay, now I really need my blocks. Push off. Breathing. Now let's focus on intent. Exhale and intend to rotate a little more. Intend to rotate a little more. Come on back. One more each side. Breathing. Come on down. Your best twisted goddess. Doesn't that sound like a nice name for a band, the Twisted Goddesses? Find your flat back. And now find your rounded back, round, around, around. Are you grounded? This is even taller than the chair. Ground your head if you can. And just feel your grounded goddess in whatever way feels nice for you. On your exhale, feel the best stretch. When you're ready, use your hands, push with your legs, bring yourself up. I come up rounded, rounded, double shoulder roll. There we are, have your breath. Find your goddess. You know, I'm noticing as I look in my monitor, this foot keeps wanting to sneak under. We really want your shins perpendicular in most of chair yoga. It's safer on the joints. Oh, very nice. So I said we were going to do a little standing work where we use a chair. Let's do that. If you took yoga before or see yoga and you see these people do sun salutation A, and in chair work, oftentimes the upper body is worked, but we miss the bottom. Well, here you see your bottom half should be well worked, but let's add some sun salutation. I have many levels here. By the way, if you have a landing and a flight of stairs, You can use your flight of stairs to find just the right height for you. But otherwise, let's consider this is kitchen counter height in case you want to do your down dog and your plank on a kitchen counter. Here we are, back of the chair height for your plank and down dog. This is stool height for your plank and down dog. I could go to the blocks, and you may go to the blocks or the floor, but I'm going to stay in the upper register today. For your mountain, all right, I'm not using the blocks, so I will remove them because I want to be close enough to my kitchen counter or my chair back so that I can touch it at any time. This chair yoga, we're working balance, but we have a balance root up by our hands, and of course the foot can always be on the ground as a balance root. Very modified sun salutation A. Do you want to be with closed lips? I'm just breathing audibly for us. Your mountain is just right for you. Level pelvis, lifted sternum, low shoulders. Your forward fold. Should you forward fold to the seat of your chair, to an ottoman, to a stool? Maybe you are very flexible even though you use a chair for balance. Your forward fold, your way, round and back. Now we come up to a flat back. Exhale down. Do you have balance issues? Keep your hands on the stool. Exhale down. All the time for your balance support. Here's your last one. Now let's hang in our forward fold for this first sun salutation. You're on the stool or a block or the ground. You're holding on for balance. Let yourself go side, side, and just feel the relax in the spine. If you can reach the floor and your balance is okay, you could hug your elbows. So each person has a forward fold, hugging elbows or supporting with a balance root for the hands. Alrighty, we're heading to a down dog. Is your down dog low? Because you can just do that today. Is your down dog higher? Or kitchen counter height? For the down dog, your heels may be up or down. I don't know. Your body knows. The down dog lets your butt stick out. And you put some weight, just a little weight, on your hands. Are you breathing? I'm going to my kitchen counter so I can put my hands farther apart because that's better for my breathing in my neck. What's better for you? Down dog is your butt's out. Step a little forward. Probably let your heels rise as you head to your plank. Beautiful. Here's your down dog, your way. The down dog is intended to stretch shoulders, chest, spine. I'm wiggling my feet back till I find exactly the right amount of weight on my hands. Breathing. And now I'm heading to my forward fold. What is your forward fold your way? Breathe, exhale. While we're down here, we're ignoring that phone that came through. This is an opportunity to close out the world. Breathe and mellow. Hang with your forward fold. Good. Honest to God, I have my phone turned silent. I don't know why the calls come through. But I appreciate your patience. And now we've got flat back. Your way. Flat back. Exhale down. We'll do 3. Flat back. Exhale down. This is a very important sequence. Flat back. One last time. Beautiful. And now we take ourselves up, up to salute. And come on down. Very nice. Feel your mountain. Breathe a moment. We're going to do it one more time. Do you have what you need in front of you? Salute. Pull yourself up. Level pelvis, lifted sternum, low shoulders. Forward fold. Let your spine round down. Use your balance root on your hands and find your best hang down. Flat back, halfway up. Exhale down. Your way, halfway up. Exhale down. One last. Here we are. Exhale down. Take your time, and in your mind's eye, think, where am I going to go for my down dog? Place your hands where you need them. Place your feet where you want them. Find your down dog. Weasel your feet back till you have just the right amount, or very little. You can come forward with barely any weight on your hands at all. If you have a wrist injury, you take your forearm on the kitchen counter. Let your hands hang over the kitchen counter with an energetic outreaching of the fingers. All right, that was your dog your way. Here's your plank your way. Do you hold it a split second? Do you hold it a while? I don't know. But your body knows. 3 delicious breaths, if you can. Longer, if you choose. When you're ready, one more down dog. What's your down dog your way? Heading into your forward fold. Should you hold on to the seat of a chair, an ottoman, a block, the floor, see what your body wants. Halfway up, flat back. This one move is such a back strengthener. Halfway up, beautiful. I have had personal experience and clients who doing this one move, the flat back 3 times, and come on down. How are you going to come up? Rolling up or flat back? I'll do flat back and lift to a rise. And here we are to salute. Beautiful. I'm sitting down. How about you? We were up for a while. You could have been holding on the entire time. By the way, many of my clients need seated yoga, all seated, because they cannot stand. If that's you, text me and let me know, and I'll do one for you. Here we are. Here's your mountain. Did you roll your shoulders back, lift your sternum, level pelvis? Breathing. So nice. All right, so I have a little sequence after our seated rest. That we're going to do that will lead us to the mat. So we're going to start at your kitchen counter or back of the chair. Did you ever wish you could do a table? Oh no, your knees hurt, or for some reason it's not right for you. Well, what about a table on the seat of a chair? Notice my little stool's about the same height of the seat of a chair. So you can use the seat of a chair or a stool. Oh, are you very, very flexible? Fine. Then you can go right down to a block. So it's your table, your way. Very nice. I'm going to take this table and use it to head down to the floor. Now you may literally just put your arms on the seat of the chair, squat yourself and lower. I'm going to do it with a yoga squat. So here, by the way, your yoga squat, you may put a chair behind you. Here we are. I've got a stool or ottoman in front of me, and I'm going to do my yoga squat. Yoga squat down to a chair. Now, this is going to turn into a seated child's pose. Are you ready? Here's your stool out in front of you, and you sink yourself to the back of the chair, and there you are. Let me see. Yes, you can see my seated child's pose. Stay with it, breathing. There are some people who are practicing with us today who may actually be able to do a goddess squat. So I'm showing you a child's pose where your knees are not mashed into the ground. So here we are with a goddess squat, if it's available to you, and your arms come right out to the seat of a chair. So it's up to you. Did you want a chair under your butt? Did you love the way it felt? Oh, in a goddess squat, everybody's different. Are you completely skipping this child's pose with no weight on your knees? If so, here's how to get down. See, I've got weight on my forearm, and I did not kneel on this knee. I used my arms and my other foot to lower me down, and here we are. Breathing, being. I think I have a few too many props over here, but I needed every single one of them, didn't I? And I didn't get rid of this because we're going to use this again too, your little chair. So there you are, you made it down. By the way, you could be on your bed with a stack of pillows, because what if getting down and up off the mat is not a good thing for you? Your body, your way, your V-sit. Did you want to be right up against a wall? That can help you sit up taller instead of having your pelvic girdle tipped back. In practice in the studio, people wedge a blanket under their butt. Go up against the front of a couch or a wall. It's way better than just a blanket for pulling you up tall. So nice. Very good. We did some rotations standing. Let's do some rotations while we are seated in our V-sit. One hand, I use a block because, quite frankly, I'll show you, my hand doesn't touch the ground. I don't know why, not even my fingertips. They don't feel short when I live, but I take the block and set it back here so I can be grounded in this hand. So you want to be grounded without leaning down. You're up tall. Beautiful. The other arm extends. Inhale. Exhale as you push off with the back hand. Reach with the front hand and feel a lovely, lovely rotation in your spine. Look with your mind's eye over your shoulder. Breathing. Very nice. On the other side, if you have an average arm, ground it into the ground. If you need support, as I do, use your support. So there you are. Feel your seat into the ground. It's your two sits bones, your two heels, your tall spine, and this hand. Got it? Feel how that holds your spine up tall. Don't lean over to reach the ground. Bring the ground up to you. We're going to push with this hand and reach across. Here's our breath. Exhale on the twist. Then I breathe gently and exhale again as I twist again. heading into a bound goddess or butterfly. Now, some people's butterfly, their feet is way out, or maybe your heels are touching your body. Everybody's a good body. Make it just right for you. This is nice to do in your bed. Or if you have a deep couch, I guess. Here you are, there's your goddess. Now what I'm going to do is push off with the back hand, reach across, and if your body allows, you may reach your knee. You see, I had to lift my knee up. Other people will lean down and pull yourself back to tall. And here's the twist. Exhale. You get a more intense twist when you're able to pull with this front hand. Take your time. Be centered. Find your seated goddess. Ground yourself with your back hand in whatever way is right for you. Spine tall, we didn't bend. Round. Can you reach that leg in any way, shape, or form? When you do, pull yourself into a deeper twist as you exhale. So I actually have spinal stenosis. That's little calcium deposits on my spine. Come on forward. Here we are. When I went in for my checkup, I had fewer calcium deposits. Here's what I wonder. I wonder with all these twists, because I do hear a lot of crunching, did I maybe help some of those calcium deposits go away? I don't know. But I'll tell you what I do know. Release and round forward. Do you want your blocks? Oh, right here. For many people, we're rounded. Right here. Oh, that's perfect. Some people, this is just the right place to be. For other people, they go so low, they have to be careful not to put their nose in their feet. It's all right, whatever's right for you. Breathing. What I do know is when you move the human body with proprioception, you perceive it, you adjust it, you make it right for you, and you intend to do a little bit more. That's what we're doing now. Exhale and intend a little bit more. Exhale. Very nice. Alrighty, we've stretched the back of the body. Let's do a little work for the front of the body. So, the boat. I want to show you the boat in many different ways. Here you are, you're on your mat. You're either on a bed or a couch or a mat. You've got your feet on the surface. You're not falling over. Did you see how rounded my back got? You want that rounded back. Now my knees are apart to leave room for my rounded belly. Everybody's built differently. Some people will have their knees right together. You do what's right for you. Your feet might be right together. They may be apart. Feel into it. Proprioception. Make your choice. Rounded. Your chin is tucked. If you have your head up like this, it really strains. I sounded like the Godfather just then, but if you tuck in, look how nice and relaxed you are. How does it turn into a ton of work? If you let go or hold underneath, you can adjust how much you're holding yourself with your abdominal wall and your hip flexors. That's what the boat does. Oh yes, we're going to use the chair. Did you want to balance with one foot on the chair? Oh, that's fun. Did you want to let go? Please, only let go if your body says it's okay. Hold on while we switch feet. Take that foot down. Got your balance. You've been balancing on your tush all this time. Did you want to have the other foot on the chair? Maybe you stay right there. Maybe you let go of one hand or both. Then see what your body says about both hands on it. I meant those are feet on the chair. relaxed, like a rubber band that just got, it's not stretched out at all. That's where we are. Don't stretch them out. Fabulous. So that worked your abs. Want to see another way to work them? You could leave your boat grounded. I do recommend wide feet for this. Even if they can come together, try them a little wider. Ground yourself back. Come up a half inch and go back. Come up a half inch and go back. Just a tiny little bit and go back. Do you know what you're doing? You're working the exact same muscles that people work. The abs, the hip flexors, when they're doing planks, traditional sit-ups. We're really working the core in front with these tiny little pulses. Whoa! How about lay your feet down? Relax those hip flexors. Let that rubber band go slack. There you go. Let me tell you about the hip flexors while you continue to breathe. The hip flexors connect from the inside of your spine down through your pelvic girdle and to the inside of your thigh. That's why when they contract, your thigh moves forward. Are you breathing? Now those hip flexors are all relaxed. Fabulous. Let's take ourselves down as we do some more relaxing asanas. I will use my chair to make them more comfortable. I am putting my chair on my less slippery surface. Although, who knows, I may decide to push it away. So, if you're doing this on your bed, you could just have a stack of pillows. Although, seriously, I have an inflatable ottoman that I use for clients who need to do this on their bed. So you're on your mat or your bed. If you have a big barrette, take it out so you don't crunch it. Did you lay yourself down any way you wanted? Now I want to show you something. I just pushed with my feet and arranged my pelvic girdle. I tipped it so my waistband was pressing toward the ground. Try that. And there's your legs. So I do need my seat closer, but guess what? It's pretty easy to move with my feet. There we are. Breathing in just the right place. Very nice. Now from here, let's do a happy baby. We have many choices. Here's one way to do happy baby. You put your feet at the edge of your seat. Can you reach your knees? Do you like a yoga strap? Do you say, never mind, I just want to let them be here? You could let them drop open. Or you could rock side to side with them slightly open. So this is happy baby one level. One level is not better than the other. They're just different. I'll show you another way. Can you tuck your hands? Your legs go wide. Can you tuck your hands under your knees and rock? Do you like your feet right there on the chair when you do? Or maybe floating because you are grounded? Please appreciate your body wherever it is. If you are right here, oh yeah, happy baby. That is magnificent. Some people will hold their shins or their feet, breathing, exhaling. Okay, there is a story about why I'm so flexible. When I was 13 years old, which is way too late to start dancing, Mom took us all 4 girls to dance lesson. How's your back? Breathing. Let's everybody come on down and rest those calves. And the dance teacher, Shirley Fry, had us do whatever we could toward some stretches and felt our muscles. And she said to me, "Oh, you'll never be able to be flexible." Well, okay, this tells you when this happened. Are you relaxing? Very nice. Now with one leg up, let the other leg lay down on the ground. Okay, I got to do my pelvic tilt again. Encourage your pelvic tilt. Support with the leg that's up and let the other leg lay on the ground. Can you feel it? That psoas, that hip flexor, is now extended. I'll finish my story while you just stretch that psoas as it's just extending so nicely. I came home and turned on every half-hour show I could find. I Dream a Genie was one of my favorites. And I would just sit there in my little 13-year-old body and stretch and hold the comfortable but stretched position for the whole half-hour show. The psoas said thank you. I don't want to tighten it up again, so I'm going to move really slowly and lay it to that leg down. Reiterate my pelvic tilt. Let the other leg find its place down long. Pelvic tilt, long leg means psoas is released. Breathing. I'm going to show you how to stretch it in a bit. Very nice. Released. So everything Shirley Fry said I couldn't do because I wasn't flexible, I went home and held for a very, very long time. Came back the next week and I had it. And as life unfolded, I was invested in keeping my flexibility. So as I'm in my latter half of my 60s, lo and behold, I'm more flexible than I was when I was 12. I'm not saying that, not seeing them both up. I'm not saying that's going to happen for anybody. Breathing. As a matter of fact, I did lose my splits and they're taking a very long time to get back. As we age, gentleness, acceptance, but intend a little more will allow your body to have the strength, flexibility, and balance. And whatever it has, appreciate it, but intend a little more. All right, this is the seated Javasana. I'm going to roll my shoulder blades together and down my back, relax my neck, wiggle around, make it right for you. Pelvic tilt, make it right for you. Do you have room on your chair? Let me see. For your legs to plops and your feet to plop. You don't have to hold them all together. This is not like ladylike, hold your knees together. This is relax your body. Now, many people, when they relax their arms, palm down, they just stay right there. Other people, when they relax, the arms gradually slide to some relaxed position. Listen to your body and let everything go. This is the chair supported Shavasana. Did I say I was going to show you a psoas stretch? Why, yes, I did. You may stay in the Shavasana, just tilt your head and watch. Or you may join me. This requires to push the chair out of the way. I think my feet can do that. Yes. And turn onto my side. I use a block for a pillow. Remember the hip flexor? It attaches on the inside of your spine, down through your pelvic girdle, to the inside of this thigh. Here's how we stretch it. Let your leg come long and straight down. Let it drop. That's actually stretching some things up in here, iliacus. And then think of your long, not locked straight, but extended leg, and let it slide behind you. I've let my arm slide forward. It's like a counterweight to this leg. And right here, when your leg is behind you, your knee is behind your hip, go ahead and feel your yoga pants or tights. Can you feel how they're all stretched out here? So is your psoas. As your tights go, so goes your psoas. Breathe and just be here. The psoas is contracted so often and so rarely stretched. We'll finish the practice with the psoas stretch at the end. Now for the other side, I take a moment and roll onto my belly. We don't have to be graceful. You just get there. A moment in pyramid. I said that wrong. Sphinx. I knew it was Egyptian. A moment in Sphinx. Pelvic tilt. Can't you feel that kind of opens the hip flexor a little? Now I'm going to lay down on the other side. I moved over so you would have room to see this back leg. So here we are. Long leg. Use your breath. Relax the leg down. Take your arm forward if you want. Now slide the inside of that foot back. There it is. Your knee is behind your hip joint. Your hip flexors are extended, not just released, but extended. I recommend this psoas stretch be done by every human being every time you lay down to sleep. Once a day at the end of the day. If you're a napper, do it twice a day, before your nap and before your bedtime. Now while you breathe here, stretching the psoas, make a yogi's choice. Do you want to roll on your back for a full shavasana? Or you're already on your side, do you want to pull yourself together and bring yourself to sitting? I'm going to choose to go to sitting just because I need to get up to turn off my video. But did you want to roll on your back? Your body, your way. Did you lay right down in your fabulous shavasana? Did you sit yourself up? Air yourself out in your fabulous V or butterfly. Or easy seat or stacked logs. I can't do it at all, but I'm showing you with my arms. You can put one leg under and one leg over. Did you choose your seat? In all of them, your spine is tall. Do you need to go right up against the wall? Take a moment. Wiggle. All right, I'm going to wiggle my butt up against the wall. Wiggle your butt up against the wall. And when you feel your dimples, come on up. Your shoulder blades, the back of your head. My body says a V-sit would be best. You chose your seat, you're straightened your spine, level spine, lifted sternum, lowered shoulders. Know that when you extend your arms out and think of your body and say thank you, cover your heart center. Think of whatever you believe in. Say thank you. As you upstretch in celebration, think of your self-care. Say thank you to yourself and pat yourself on the back or on the chest. And finally, sitting in your best asana, outstretch. as you bring your hands over heart center in whatever way is best for your wrists. Know that the light in me sees and honors the light in you. Welcome your day with Namaste. Breathing, being well. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Oh, I need my little stool to sit down on when I stop my recording. There, I can see. Take care.